Hi everyone, so we're on the pond build, the end of week 2. So I just wanted to give a little update of where we're at. Not a lot's gone on this week. We've got rid of a lot of the soil up at the back. That's what's left. We've probably got one grab lorry to get, and the rest will probably be used for backfill. The tarpaulin's there, as you can see, to keep it dry. I have let Maggie out and she hasn't ran on top of it, to be fair, so she's not as sick as I thought. Today Keith has now solvent welded the drains together. Apart from the air pipe on the one on the left, we need a connector which we forgot to get. We did manage to get hold of some 90-degree angles, even though they're not the ones we originally ordered first. We're still waiting for them from the supplier, but we'll be able to use them up here to go into the filter house, into the drum filter. That's 38 centimetres apart. But everything else is solvent welded apart from that little bit of air pipe there. All in situ. He wanted the air pipe symmetrical, bit of OCD, like both on the inside, so that'll be fine. Once we get that connector there, that'll be done, and filling in a bit more rubble and rubbish from around the place to be used as hardcore, ready for the cement for the base. To be fair, this tarpaulin's held up really well. I'm quite impressed with it. Something that Keith bought off eBay, not eBay, sorry, Amazon. I'm not sure where from, but it's decent, it's big enough, and it's not blown off yet. As you can see there, we've got some rebar also. We bought that this week. That will help strengthen the base. I'm not sure if it's 8mm or 10mm, but we got that from a local company. 16 square meters, so 4-meter lengths in 1-meter length width strips, and that cost us £100, which is quite reasonable considering normally a sheet of that costs about £85 delivered. Well, not even delivered, the £60 delivery, but we, luckily enough, we kind of knew the people we got it from, so that helped. Because Keith fitted the flooring in the offices of where we got it from locally. The girls are still being nosy. They haven't tried escaping out of the garden once, which to be fair, I'm not surprised. It's a big garden, they don't need to. Don't really know what else to say to you guys at this stage other than plans are going well. The next phase is to get that connector for the air pipe, get that solvent welded, fill in the hardcore, and then order the cement for the base. And once that's settled, cured, Maggie wants to go to bed. Hang on one sec. Sorry baby, you can see there the leads hanging up. Store has a muzzle when we take her out with Ness. So, yeah, sorry baby, go on, you want to go bed? Go bed. I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to just show you these actually. The water's a bit muddy. She sits and watches these fish all the time. She's a proper fish watcher. The water's a bit cloudy. But these are my koi. I bred these from Baby Fry. They were proper tiny when I got them. I got some from Derbyshire Koi Aquatics. I got some from, I can't remember the name of the place, up Saffron Lane somewhere. Quenicoy. It might, no, it's not Quenicoy. The other side of Leicester anyway, south side of Leicester. Not very great quality, I'm afraid, because the water's a little bit cloudy. As you can see, we've got 3. This is the setup we've got now, because the temporary pond, I had 2 ponds at my old house that I sold. And I've bred these babies from tiny. Star's got a bit of a fad about eating fish food. She's a bit of a weirdo like that. Maggie just likes to watch fish. So she'll just sit there and watch the fish now for the rest of the night. Which is fine. She's going to be blown away by this then when we've built this. But I'm quite pleased with how it's going so far. 2 weeks. And yeah, okay, so the garden looks like a building site, but 2 weeks in, everything's mapped out. The levels are there, the height of the flooring with the pegs in there. We know how deep that needs to be. The pipes going in. We have been looking at what other pipes need to go in here, and electrics, obviously, because we're going to need electrics for the filter house. The good thing is I've got an outhouse just there, like an old coal bunker, and my plan is to have electrics coming out of there, under the floor, down this side of, up into the filter house. We did think about putting them under here next to the bottom drains, but obviously for cement, etc., we don't really want that many pipes under there as much as we can. As you know, in the last video we did want some longer pipes, so we didn't have a join, but unfortunately trying to find 4-metre lengths or 5-metre lengths of pipe is a bit of a nightmare. It's not something that is readily available. You have to pre-order it, and you have to have a limited order value to get that kind of length. Maybe that's something that suppliers out there can think about doing as an optional extra. Bespoke sizes for people who do bigger ponds. The guy who we got this from, Derbyshire Aquatics, Nigel, I'll give him a shout out, because he's a decent guy. He knows his stuff. Has assured us that solvent weld ain't failing, and once that's solvent welded and concreted in, there ain't going to be no leakage, so we're quite happy with that. A little bit of fake grass up there on the ramp just makes it a little bit easier to walk up and down into the bottom. And that's it. Stars, trying to get my gin. Come here, babies. Here. What's this? Go. I carry these little venison treat things in my pocket, so when they're really good they get rewarded. Just helps them. If she looks a bit wet, she is. We've been playing with a hose pipe. It's one of her favourite things. Like I said, she loves water. She doesn't. She'll sit and watch water, and she'll watch the fish all day. But put her near water and she runs a mile. Star will go swimming, and I'm pretty sure that she will try having a swim in this when it's finished. So for now, I guess that's it from me. The other off's up there doing a burn up, so I'm gonna sign off, grab my gin, and go and sit next to the burner and get warm. Until the next video.